Yeah, so I'm going to give you a quick overview of my installation of my Vantrue N4 Pro S dash cam camera. I had to install that. Didn't think I was going to be able to. I haven't done this stuff in a long time, anything like this, not even close. But anyways, I installed it. So here it is. Here's my camera, my dash cam. I installed the cables. This one goes all the way to the back camera in the back, as you can see on the back windshield. I installed that camera. I ran the wire, the cable all around the back, along the side, down here, up here, through here. That's how I installed the back cable. But what I did, overall, it was actually easier than I thought. I was worried about tucking the wire in, but tucking the wiring, it wasn't that bad. And getting it all plugged in. I'd like to hardwire it, so maybe I'll get that kit later. Right now, I'm just plugging it into my lighter right there. But basically, what I would do if I were you, if you're going to put it on your camera, is get everything ready. You're going to need some alcohol wipes. And basically, that's it. And you need a chip. You need the memory card. It doesn't come with a memory card. It doesn't come with an alcohol wipe. So what I recommend is get those two things before you start the project. And then just take your time. And you know what worked really well with me is ChatGPT. I'll show you the instructions. I'm going to show you everything I did to get this thing ready, because it's up. It looks good. And I like it. And I'll let you know how I'm using it. I'll talk to you later. All right. I've been driving Uber now for over a year. Full time almost, pretty much. Probably like a year and a half. But I figure it's time to buy one of these. Because I've seen multiple accidents. And there's just all kinds of stuff, just crazy stuff happening while I'm driving. So I think to be on the safe side, I better start recording it. So I bought this camera, I did my research. I think this is one of the better ones. This is Vantrue Nexus series, N4 Pro S. But basically this thing has, you can buy a kit where you can connect it to your thing in here. We can run the wires, plug it in to your, whatever you call it, inside your little storage container here. And then, or we can plug it into the lighter, and then we've got this connection right here, I think. And then we got this cord here for the camera that goes all the way back there. So we're going to connect the camera back there. We're going to put a camera up here. And then we're going to plug it into the lighter. I need a memory stick. I mean, I'm going to install it, but I should have the memory stick. It doesn't come with one. Now, what you're going to want to do is test this and see if you got enough wire here. So you're going to want to plug this in, run your wire here, plug it in, and make sure you've got enough. And it's not too short, because you don't want to do all the work and then find out you don't have enough. So if you're able to just get it lined up about where you want it, and then see if it plugs. So I think we're good there. So now I can run the wire, get it tucked in there, and figure out the best way to lock it in and get it all the way over to my lighter. All right, so I'm trying to work on installing this wire. So we've got this little tool here. I went underneath the rubber here, and I was able to pull this thing out here. And then there's an airbag right here. So you want to get this wire behind the airbag. And then you can probably, yeah, you're gonna have to wire this up here, yeah, because this is gonna go down here, right? Yeah, this will go down here, around underneath, and plug in here. So yeah, let's see. All right, I gotta share this with you guys. This is crazy. So the sticker, the 3M sticker, this is the bracket that holds the camera on. And I was trying to do it at first. I end up pulling the tab off because it's really sticky. Unbelievable sticky. It's like, I'll fix this one afterwards. So what you basically got to do is on this tab, before you pull it up, you got to like peel it really high, like separate it, because it's really, really sticky. And once you get it started, boom, there it is. Now you got to be careful, because if you don't put it on straight, if you don't figure out where you want it, it's going to be hard to pull off, because this thing is sticky as can be. So what I'm going to do here, oh, I guess I got it right here. I'm going to put it right there. All right. So now we've got the camera installed. Got to program it. Now you got to be careful, because I didn't realize you got this blue tape here covering the lens, and it's on both sides. It's on all the cameras. Don't forget to peel that off. All right, we got that off. Now, I happen to have the alcohol wipes. I wiped on the windshield. I put some of the glue stuff there, wipe that on, and then you got to peel off the clear sticker. One side, this is step one. Boom, you put that on, and then you peel off step two. And then I attach this, let it stay there for about 15 minutes. And I got it all connected now. Looks like it's working. I'm gonna play around with it some more, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so now I'm gonna install the back camera. I had some alcohol wipes. I wiped the windshield down, and then they had like an adhesive. And then I'm gonna be putting this on the windshield and then attaching the camera to that, because it's very sticky. And this will make it a lot easier to come off when you're ready to take it down and replace it with another camera. But basically what I had to do is run the wires up in here. From up here, I ran the wires up in there, all the way across here, right into here. And we're gonna come right here with the camera. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I'm now installing the rear camera from my dash cam. What a pain in the ass. Not too bad. It's a pain in the ass though. But actually, it's really not that bad, considering it could be a lot worse. But basically what I had to do is I plugged in that end of the camcorder. I pushed the cable up underneath there, and then I had to separate those two pieces there, and then run the cable. I had to run the cable from here, right? I got it through here underneath the airbag. I ran it underneath this here, and then I had to separate this and work it through here. Okay, there it is. Camera's up. It's all plugged in. Like I said, it's gonna come from the rear. I was able to plug it up underneath very easily underneath the headboard. I ran all the way across, all the way to the top of that dash cam. Actually, overall, I don't think it was that hard to put in. Took my time, made sure I had everything I need, and then step by step, I put it together. I did have some challenges. I used ChatGPT, as you saw, but yeah, it's all good.